Hey everyone, Carlton here, and I just got a new camera, so I want to open it up with you guys so we can see what it is. Yep, DJi Action 5 Pro. So I'm a videographer, so I shoot a lot of events, a lot of weddings, a lot of many different type of events, and cameras I use are Sony A7S Mark III. I got two of those. I also have Sony A7 IV, and I have Sony A6400. I also have the Osmo Pocket 3, which is what I'm filming on right now. And I wanted to get another camera. I really want another Osmo Pocket 3. I do want another one, but it's very expensive right now. The prices went up really high, like $1,000, and even used, people are trying to sell it for 800, 900. I'm not paying that much for it. This one I got for about, I think around 400 bucks. And I would love to get another one for around that price, or maybe 500 the most, but I'm not going over that price. But the Osmo Pocket I've used in many different events, in places where you will not see a camera. For instance, at weddings, I put it on the mic. You know, the mic that people, the officiant speaks on? I clip it onto that mic, the mic stand, and I get a shot of the bride and groom standing there. Like you feel like you're right in the shot with them, in the wedding with them. So it give me so many different options. Osmo Pocket 3. The problem with the Osmo Pocket 3 is is it's not durable. Like, I was at a wedding, I was doing a Jewish wedding, and I put it right next to the bride. And I was waiting, getting shots of people come up to the bride at the bedeck. They come up and they greet the bride. I got some good shots. But then I wanted the shot of when the groom come up. The groom comes up and meets the bride, and that's one of the big shots of the day. So I put it in between, and right as the groom was coming up, everyone is so excited. One of the ladies standing behind the bride knocked the camera over. I mean, totally off the hinge onto the ground, and I was like, I thought it was done for because I know the camera is not durable, but the camera survived without a scratch. I was so elated and lucky and fortunate. So this is the same camera I'm shooting on right now, but I do realize that I'm not going to put the camera in that situation again because I got lucky that time. It doesn't mean I'm going to get lucky again. So I wanted to get an action camera, and that's why I got this. And it took me about 2 days doing research, trying to figure out which one should I get. I almost bought the action camera for the Action Osmo Action 4. Almost bought it. And then I keep looking at more footage and all that, and I realized that I'm shooting in low light situations. Most of my jobs are indoors. Like when I shoot a wedding, yes, we do shoot outdoors. We do the portrait shots with the bride and groom outside, but I'm not gonna put away my Sony A7S III to shoot with this outside. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm really gonna need this when I'm indoors, when I need to put it on a table or clip it on a stand or something like that. So I need something that's good in low light. So the reason why it took me a while to go with this is that I was looking at the prices and all that. I try not to go over the top, spend too much money that I don't need to spend. But I know this is going to bring value to everything that I'm shooting. Just like the Osmo Pocket is already a big hit. I'm so happy I bought it. I don't regret it. I would have spent 200 more bucks on it because it's just amazing. It's another tool in my bag that really helps me, and it does give me another uniqueness, another touch, or whatever. It's just amazing. But the action camera now is very durable. This can be dropped, it can get wet, and I won't have to worry about it. So that's why I wanted to get one so badly, and I finally decided to go with this. I looked at many other brands also, and I realized that two things that I wanted. Really, I wanted something that was good in low light, which I saw the footage and this is good. And I wanted something that I already have the DJi app, I already have DJi products. If I get another DJi product, it's gonna fit in right good. I won't have to download another app and be opening 3 different apps, one for my lighting, one for my this, and it's just a lot. So it's good that I decided to go with this. The problem I was seeing with the footage on YouTube with this camera is that the image doesn't look good in normal mode. It's too unrealistic, HDR type looking. I think it's the same sense as the Osmo 4. So they try to use software tricks to make it look better, but in my opinion, it makes it look kind of worse. The only reason I finally got it is because I realized that I don't have to shoot in normal color mode. I could shoot in D-Log mode. And I saw some footage with the D-Log, and it looks great. It looks natural and it looks good. So I'm gonna shoot in D-Log, and I'm gonna use a lot to correct the footage. Now I'm not a big fan of adding extra work to my workflow, but a lot is very simple. A lot is like 2 clicks and you're done. So I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna shoot strictly in the log mode, and because I just don't like how the normal color mode looks at all. They totally messed it up. But stick with the D-Log mode. Most of the time, most of my footage is going to be lit, right? Like if I'm shooting stuff, it's going to be lit. And if it's not lit, this camera seems to do pretty well in low light. So I'm not worried about it. I'm so excited to test it out. I have a wedding this Saturday. It's a 12-hour wedding in Philadelphia. So I just spoke to the bride and groom a couple hours ago. And the groom, he's very excited. The bride's excited also, but he wants to be in camera a lot. So he asked me if I can, give this to him. So because the prep is, I'm the single shooter, and I'm gonna be with the bride most of the time. So I'm gonna give this to the groom. I'm gonna get there, give it to him, show him how to turn it on. I'm gonna set it up good. Then I'm gonna show him how to turn it off and on, and then I'm gonna leave it with him, and he can capture whatever he needs to. And I'm not worried about it if it gets wet, if it falls. It's an action camera, so I'm sure it's gonna be fine. And we're gonna get some footage, some very candid stuff, because I'm not gonna be there. It's not gonna be a strange person in the room pointing a camera in your face, right? It's gonna just be you and the camera, so you're gonna be more free and all that. And I have been trying that at weddings, where I'm trying to get people to be more natural and all that. So I just hand them the Osmo Pocket. Hey, say something to the camera, say something to the bride and groom, and I walk away, because I don't want them to feel, the videographer is standing there looking at them and they feel any pressure, But I'm always looking for a way to improve my craft. I've been shooting for over 10 years, and I've shot over 1,000 events, and I've met so many different people, so many different walks of life. I've done Christian weddings, Orthodox Jewish weddings, regular Jewish weddings. I've done bar mitzvahs and sweet 16s. I've done just about everything, and I'm always trying to improve. I don't think that I know everything, and I always try to learn from other people. I always ask questions and find new gear to use, and I'm just excited. Like I got this today. I just got it. Just came 2 minutes ago, and I'm excited. I'm excited to open it up, set it up, start, shooting some footage around the house, just to get an idea of the limitations, meaning the ISO, which ISO I'm gonna use, because I'm gonna set it to, like, the Osmo Pocket. I use it up to 1600 ISO. I don't go past that at all. So it doesn't matter how dark it gets. I don't take it past that, because I know at 1600 ISO, I love the footage, how it looks 1600 and under. So I keep it like that, and if it's too dark, I add some lighting, and if it's too dark still, I put it away. I use another camera, and this is just, I use these cameras. These are what I call kind of throwaway cameras. Like, this is just bonus. So this Osmo Action, and the Osmo Pocket I'm shooting with right now, those are what I call bonus. So I shoot with my other cameras. So I have how many? Four cameras, right? And those are my main cameras. So all the big main shots I'm using my professional cameras with. These cameras are just to put in little nooks and crannies and get different angles and different places, POV shots and all that. And this gives you more options in editing, and it gives you a different look and a different angle and all that, so that when you're editing, is like you can create even better video. Okay, because you got more options. There's no reason and then a big thing is this is a safe way. So this is a safe, like, if for instance, if I have Osmo Pocket on the table right by the flowers, the bride and groom don't even see it. That's how skinny it is. And the speeches is going on, right? And I'm capturing the bride and groom right on the table. But I also have my main camera capturing the bride and groom. What if something happens to my main camera? What if somebody knocks it over, something, whatever happens to it, right? I'm going to still have that footage of the Osmo Pocket, which looks great, by the way. It looks great. You won't be able to tell it's such a small sensor that captured that. So it saves you. Osmo Pocket is going to save you. This is going to save you. If you're a videographer and, you know, you want to have a safety, like when we shooting, sometimes when I shoot audio, right, I put audio on the groom for the ceremony. I put one on the officiant. I might plug into the main board. All of those things are backups. If one or two goes down, I'm still gonna have one that I can use. So just with this camera, when I put it up for ceremonies and stuff, if something goes wrong with what if my gimbal decides to go crazy on me and I'm unable to capture everyone coming down the aisle, I still have my Osmo Pocket pointing at the aisle, and that's going to capture everything for me. So it's a big savior, a big backup, and even if it's not backing up, the footage, you're going to still be able to use it. So it's going to be amazing. So I suggest, if you're a videographer and you want to take your craft to the next level, grab some action cameras. Definitely get an Osmo Pocket 3. Get that first. And if you have more, get an action camera. It's only going to help you. You're not wasting money, and it's gonna save your ass, basically. And so I'm so excited. I can't wait to use this Saturday, and I'm gonna be showing some footage of it all. So subscribe to the channel, because you're going to see a lot of behind the scenes footage from weddings. And if you have never shot a wedding before, if you have never shot any type of event, because I shoot corporate events also, you're going to be right there with me. You're going to get an idea of how it's shot, the pressures of everything. How do I shoot the bride prep? How do I shoot groom prep? You're going to be right there. You're going to learn a lot. So subscribe, help out the channel so we can grow. And, this channel is all about learning and helping each other. I also have a Facebook group. It's called Event Videography Guide, and so I'm also the administrator of a Facebook group. It's called A7S3, A7 IV Mark IV for Sony. It's basically a Sony group, so you can join that also, or you could join the regular group, which is just for videography, general videography. And don't forget, subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to be around. You're going to learn a lot from me. Hopefully I can learn a lot from you also. Just leave some comments and let me know if there's anything you want me to discuss, because there's a lot that's going to go on this year. I have a lot of events to do. So stick around for the ride, and I'll see you guys in the next video.